Hey guys, it's James. I just wanted to do a quick little synopsis of what we talked about at our core meeting in case you went there to see it. Um, First, we talked about the kickoff, which is this Sunday, the 27th, right after the 5 o'clock Mass. Um, we need the core members to be there in attendance. We really need to make a good impression with the parents. If you have a core shirt, please wear it. If not, I have a big box of them. I'll be giving them out to core members day of. So please come see me. We're going to meet at 3 o'clock on Sunday to help with the Knights of Columbus setup. There's a couple of tents and food stations and tables and games and things that we need to set up together. So please try and be there at 3 p.m. Knights of Columbus are doing the food and tents. It's going to be very similar to the last Life Night that you guys had in May. Big field party um, while they're eating, and then after they're done eating, they will be introduced to the core. We'll gather together, and you guys will get on the microphone and just say a couple words about who you are, how long you've been on core, what your interests are, and a quirky fact, something along those lines. And then we'll have a pie eating contest. I have several people have volunteered to do the pie eating contest. I have 4 people right now. If you want to volunteer, that's fine. But right now we have Maggie, Jacob, Diana, and Garcia uh, are going to be eating pies, and then we'll have a couple of brave teens face off against them, eating pies without their hands. And that'll be their introduction to the core. And then afterwards, we'll split into our small groups. The small groups will be given just a little slip of paper that has a license plate number on it, and they have to find that car somewhere in the parking lot, and it will be their core member's car. And after interviewing their core member and getting to know them a little bit, they have to decorate the core member's car according to what their personality and interests are. And right now, I think we have 9 people have volunteered their cars. Myself, Maggie, Armando, Erica, Jacob, Rick, Diana, Romulo, and Garcia have volunteered their cars. Depending on how many people we have, we'll have 1 or 2 small groups per car, so that should be plenty with decoration. And we're just using the window washable Crayola markers, that teams use when they're traveling. Go to state, Oregon or bust. Go team, things like that. So easily it washes right off, and we'll clean them up at the end of the night. And that is essentially what the kickoff looks like. If you have field games or yard games, please bring them. If you have cornhole or ladder ball, bocce ball, or volleyball net, anything tailgating wise that you guys can bring, the more stuff we have, the better. So please bring that stuff out and let me know what you're bringing. Then we went over a couple of the life nights for this next semester, specifically 3 that are a little different than normal. So the first one is on September 17th, and that will be our mass training night. Father Neil wants to train the teens in different services for the mass, everything from lecturing to Eucharistic ministering to greeting, things of that nature, and he wants the teens to really be involved with the 5 o'clock mass. So we're going to incorporate that into a life night. It'll be in the mass fitness theme, which is an 80s themed workout video, where we'll start off with some high energy, fun Catholic workouts like lunging with doing crosses and doing push-ups while saying the rosary, silly things like that. And then we'll split into our groups and go into the sanctuary where Father Neil will teach a group of people how to lector. I'll teach somebody how to do something else, and we have several volunteers that'll be running that from our parish leadership. Then the next one is on October 1st. That's our pro-life night. We're teaming up with the Respect Life Ministry to put up a bunch of white crosses for prayers for the unborn in front of the church. So to start the night, we'll do a funny baby food game where they have to blind taste test baby food and try and guess what flavor, what the food is actually made of. It's nice and gross and get the kids excited. And then we have a guest speaker coming in, Daniel West, who works for the Archdiocese, will be speaking about what it means to be pro-life. And then the Respect Life Ministry will lead us outside where we will set up the white crosses. Then the last one is our social life night on November 5th. It's the life night before our fall retreat. So we're coming out of a 4-week series where it's been spiritually heavy and scripturally heavy, and this is just to let loose and have fun and build up excitement for our retreat. We went through several ideas, whether we do a color run or a glow-in-the-dark dance party, things like that. A really great idea that was given forth was to go to a trampoline center like a Sky Zone or a rock climbing center, something off campus, a fun little trip. That will be decided on later once we see how many drivers we have and what the cost might be. So we'll bring it up at the next meeting. Then we talked about splitting up Life Nights. The way that the core team is going to operate with Life Nights this year is that I will send up a sign-up Genius this week that has 7 different Life Nights for the core team to sign up for, and you guys will be running those Life Nights. So about a month beforehand, you guys will meet as a small group of core members. You'll decide amongst yourselves who's going to do the game, who's going to give the talk, who's going to organize the materials and environment, things of that nature. Pray about it, read the materials that I'll give you both physically and electronically. And then a couple weeks beforehand, I will meet with your small group and we'll do a dry run, go over the outline and any purchases, supplies, and materials that you guys need from me, or whether you need a slideshow, praise and worship, whatever it is that you need from the youth ministry, that'll be decided then. And then the week of, we'll do a dry run and follow up, and then you guys will be running it. So this is your time as core members to really, this is your time to shine. It's the showcase of what your skills are. If you are a very talented public speaker and you want to give a talk on atheism, scripture, whatever the theme is, this is your opportunity to really get in there for the teens to see what we can do as a core team. Now, all of the core members that night that are not running it, you are still desperately needed to be there to help run small groups if they need other core members for skits or music or a game. They're running it, but we need the entire core team there for support, especially with relational ministry. So that sign-up Genius will be forthcoming at some point this week. And today I'm putting up a little outline of all of these Life Nights up on our website. So that way you can take a look at the Life Nights that you want to sign up for and pray about it. If you don't know, our website is sclifeteam.weebly.com. That's sclifeteam.weebly.com. And you'll see that in the meeting minutes, which is also attached to this email. Then we just had a forum for questions where I just caught up on how you guys have done attendance and name tags in the past, what the praise and worship life is like at Life Nights and XLTs, and basically it was just a good learning of things that I didn't have information to before. Then we had prayer intentions, and we prayed a decade of the Divine Mercy Chaplet. I think that the Divine Mercy Chaplet is a really great expression of faith for the beginning of this school year, because the whole idea of Jesus, I trust in you, is something that we want to do with this youth ministry. Both our actions and our words, our celebrations, everything we do is trusted in Jesus. That's what makes this ministry run. So if at some point over the next couple of weeks as core members, if you could take it upon yourselves to pray the Divine Mercy Chaplet several times before our next meeting, and especially before this next Life Night. That's my challenge to you. Pray the Divine Mercy Chaplet. And that was really the meeting. If I missed anything, I'm sorry, but the minutes are attached to the email. If you have any questions, please feel free to give me a call or shoot me an email, which is on the bottom of my email signature as well. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.